it, guys. And we will go back home, okay? She's so sweet. Hello my friends, that's me Chris. Today I'm with my girl Mia. We're going to experience poncho camping, and this video is a review of this Onewind Ultralight Rain Poncho, and this is extended version. And I want to mention that nobody is paying me to say anything about this product. These are all my own thoughts. If I don't like something, I will tell, and definitely I will tell everything I love about it. So this is long poncho, you can easily cover your backpack. And the cool thing is, you can not only use it as a poncho, you can make shelters from it. When you open this up, it becomes a rectangular tarp. And dimensions are 1.7 meters by 2.7 meters. So basically you can make many shelters from it. So a few options for shelters that's coming in my mind: lean-to, flying roof, A-frame, floating diamond, and solitary shelter style. Come here, girl. Come here. Oh, good girl. So, you want some snack? It's not here, but here's some water. Come here. Sit. Give me paw. Another one. Lay. Sit. Bossy. 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 Okay. Here you go. If talking about tonight, I think we're going to make this style, solitary shelter style. I like it very much. But maybe floating diamond. We'll see. I'm not fan of lean-to configuration. Sometimes I like flying roof for view 360 around when there's rain, but also I like A-frame. So we'll see, but I'm leaning towards this one. So as you can see, this is very compact poncho. You can press it even smaller. See? And it's really light too. Only thing I want to mention today is a lot of mosquitoes. I thought mosquitoes are gone because last 2 weeks were without almost any mosquito. So now it's August 29, so end of summer, and I believe these are last hot days. Yeah, today, as you can see, it's really hot. It was 25 degrees Celsius when I left home. I thought this weekend would be very nice for testing this poncho because there is no mosquitoes. I was wrong. When we arrived, oh my god. Mosquitoes, I hope they're gonna be gone, but usually they are gone after sun is down. I hope we are going to be okay because we have no bug net with us. Oh my god. So this is really nice packaging for this poncho, I think. And on the back side you can see that you can use it as a poncho and as a shelters. And it also shows that it covers your backpack. Believe me, this poncho is quite long. So I'm 1.84 m, and for me it's perfect. Without backpack, my poncho is not touching the ground. It's below the ground surface. So let's see how this poncho looks like. So it has this logo on the back, and this thing is ultralight. It's made from 1.1 OZ sil nylon. Let's put it on. Mia, choo. So as you can see, it's quite big. Mia, don't go too far, okay? It has this connection strap. You can connect it like this. And it acts as a belt, as you can see, full length for arms. So basically this is a full poncho. You can use it as a shelter. And if you remember, Onewind also has solidary shelter. And in my opinion, that's more shelter that you can use as a poncho, because that poncho is without arms. It's also a nice poncho. It covers your backpack. But for example, if you are in the forest, you are picking up some mushrooms, maybe some wild berries or something, that's not so comfortable. The poncho has no arms. But this one, wow. Also on the hands you can see connection points when you are using as a tarp. It has connection point here or there. That's very nice. It's also reinforced. As you can see, it's done very nicely. There is reinforcement on this panel, but not here. This is without reinforced panel, but as you can see, it's sewn very nicely. I think it will hold up very good. You can cinch it around your wrists, and these parts over here you can connect together like this. Very nicely. I like it. So here you have velcros. Let's talk about hood. So it's very nicely done hood with a long neck protection, and here you can cinch it. Very nice. And on the back of this hoodie you can also cinch a nice one. Also here on the sides there is these gaps. That's very good for ventilation and also for easy access to your pockets. Super. I think this poncho is perfection. It's quite big and long, and it easily will fit your backpack under it. No problem. Okay, let's open it up to tarp mode. And you also have this connection point here. So first thing, you can open the sleeve like this, and then open this velcro. And the same on the other side. It's quite big tarp. Like I said, it's 1.7 meters by 2.7. So on the shorter side, it has connection points on the corners and in the middle. And the same thing on the longer side. So that's very nice. So I'm not sure, maybe this is for this belt to go through. Maybe. But in some configurations, as a shelter, you can definitely use this as a connection point. It's done very nicely, it's reinforced, and also, of course, it's water sealed. So all seams on this poncho are water sealed. And from my first inspections, I would say the craftsmanship of this poncho done 10 from the 10. So we actually test this poncho with my wife in a poncho mode, and it was raining all day. And everything was top notch, no leakage. It was very cozy to use. Wow, we are impressed about this product as a poncho. But today, me and my girl Mia, we are going to test it as a shelter. And actually, it will be just one type of shelter you can make from this poncho. Like I said, there are many types you can make. But if you want to use this poncho as a shelter, you're gonna need some guy lines, some tent pegs, maybe some shock cord loops, so you need to bring your own. In my case, I brought 7 tent pegs, 4 Dyneema guy lines, and 6 3mm shock cords. I would say it would be better 3.5mm, 4mm would be overkill for this small tarp, but I had these ones. And I'm going to tie these shock cords in a manner that I can use it in a double mode, like this. or in a single mode like this. So it's very easy, just put both ends through the connection point, then back up and just tie a knot. And shock cords, in my opinion, are crucial for sil nylon tarps and tents, because that material tends to sag, especially when it's wet. But if you are using shock cords on the connection points, it's gonna be nice and tight all the time. So that's my tip for you, use shock cords. It's getting dark very quickly, so let's set up our shelter and see you there. Peace! So shelter looks something like this. So it's basically pyramid style, like solidary shelter, only we decided to lift one side up like this to get more space inside. And today there is no wind, so I think this is hybrid between lean-to and solidary shelter. So this is hoodie for your poncho, and like I said, I've used bungee cord on every connection point I'm using, you see? And I've used 2 loops, like 2 times around. Here on the top there is option, you can connect it here or here. With this option, shelter definitely gets bigger. For example, if you're making solidary shelter, if your starting point is this, then you need to draw the line from here to that point and you get about this much smaller shelter. So I decided to use this connection point to get more out of it. Then I tried to sleep inside. I thought it would be nice to have feet end lifted up. Also in that case there is more view. We can see what's happening over there and on the front. Mia is already sleeping inside her sleeping bag. Mosquito wave is crazy outside and she's sleeping on a quite thick foam pad over there. So I will get ready my sleeping place, inflate my mattress. This time I'm going to use my summer mattress from Exped. This is Exped 1R Ultra. This is good down to 10 degrees Celsius. You can go down to 5, but 10 is safe. But tonight temperature should be around 15 degrees Celsius. We'll see. But at the moment it's quite warm. So it's a little bit better in terms of mosquitoes. They are here and there because of this light, I think. Okay, let's pump this bad boy. So this time for me, I decided to use summer mattress and also summer top quilt. This is top quilt from Onewind with a comfort limit of 7 degrees Celsius. This is summer stuff. Okay, let's inflate it. And for pumping, I'm going to use this electric pump. I like it. It has double purpose. I can use it as a light. Actually quite strong, as you can see. But normally I'm using first level. This one is enough for shelter. Okay, let's pump it up. So it's Friday night and somebody is screaming over there. Yeah, somebody's chilling over there in the forest. Okay. But I found out in this location I heard screaming in the night quite often. And of course, last puffs with the mouth, because these tiny pumps are not enough. So, like I said, I'm going to use top quilt. But this one is hammock version without option to connect it to your sleeping mattress. But today I think I'm gonna be fine, even if there will be some gaps from turning or something. Only mosquitoes are problem now. And this I'm going to use as a lantern for our shelter. Done. And in this bag, like always, there is my sleeping clothes and pillow and warm socks. Oops, I don't have any pillow. But that's not a problem, because I'm using this stuff sack as a pillow. I can put my clothes inside and use it that way. But as you can see now, it's quite warm. So actually, let me check the temperature. I'm using my Bluetooth thermometer, so I can know precisely temperature right here. So the temperature at the moment is 19.23 degrees Celsius. Wow, it is warm. And humidity is 87.4%. I think I'm going to sleep like I am now and will use this as a pillow. But this is a nice thing to have warm and dry clothes for sleeping. Actually, I was using the same configuration with my other dog Lily, and that was that ultralight small tarp from Onewind. But tomorrow in daytime I will show you that it is possible to use this shelter also if the side is down like a solitary shelter. But in this configuration, as you can see, there is more headroom. I can sit there in the middle, I can still sit over here. I like this better, but for windy, maybe for colder situations, I would place that wall down as the other one. So this is my mini ninja knife. It's always with me. Also, if I'm going to forest, do some business, you know. So, safety first. Actually, I like this knife because it's super light. It's almost without any weight. It's weightless. And it's compact too. I think it's time to cook something. It will be ramen this time. So I really like titanium cookware. So it's 650 milliliters pot. And for drinking tea, I like this 350 milliliters cup. And here is my stove. Last time I was using my mini stove, that's only 26 grams or something. This is more like 70 grams, but I like them both. And I'm always suggesting to use some silicone finger protection when you're using alcohol stoves, because they are getting very hot. And if you need to take off this titanium stove rack, oh my god, it's really hot. I had experience once to take it off with the bare fingers. Wow. So better have some protection. And I call these ones poo fingertips because they are brown, you see. But actually I decided this brown color because it blends very well with the nature. There were options like neon green or something. No, I like better these ones. They look a little bit nasty, I know, but that's the point. Okay. And also I'm using this titanium windshield from Poncho. Today is not wind, but I think when using this there is more heat inside and it's more efficient anyway. So something like this, like a small titanium crown. And as a fuel I'm using, of course, bioethanol. And this one is mixed with 10% of water because it's not really clean. It leaves some soot. I'm still searching for nice clean bioethanol. The first I had was terrible. It was really bad with the soot. Oh my god. This one is much better, but I want to find bioethanol that leaves no soot at all. We'll see, time will tell. Why bioethanol? Because it's much safer. I don't want to mess with methanol. With that stuff, if you get something on your fingers when you're breathing it in, it's really toxic. Of course, fumes from this one, not nice too, but it's not toxic as a methanol. Because I don't know how you guys are using that. I'm almost always having it on my fingers. when I'm pouring it in or something. I don't know. So you need to work with some medical gloves or something. I don't know. Why mess with that one? And I don't know. It's not actually cheaper. It's about the same price. I don't know. And even if there is some difference, it's so small that. But I like blue flame that comes from methanol. That looks amazing. But with this one, you can still see some orange color. Okay, let's cook something. I poured 60 mils because I want to make also tea. I'm hoping to boil about 1 liter. Actually, I need a bit more because with 30 I can almost boil half a liter. So better to have a little bit more like this. Drink. That's it. Let's test it. Perfect. For this stove I need about 40 seconds it to bloom, sometimes more. Spider. I think it's ready. These little spiders are in dangerous place. I like these alcohol stoves because they are quiet. And actually there's feeling as having a small fireplace. There's something magical about these alcohol stoves. But of course, gas stoves are more efficient. And the price-wise, I would say it's almost the same. It's depending if you are refilling your gas canisters, buying those canisters on sale. In my case, this is a little bit cheaper, but it's almost the same. So as you can see, Mia is having her own sleeping bag made from soft shell. So it has its waterproofness abilities and breathability and warmth. I believe with this one she can sleep all autumn definitely. In winter I think she needs something more, definitely. As it goes for pad, she has very thick pad. With that pad definitely down to 0 degrees Celsius. So this time noodles will be in this package. So no need for dishes. It's much lighter, faster, easier, and so on. Maybe tasty too. We'll see. That's ready. So it's 28 minutes past 10 and there is no more mosquitoes. Nice one. But they will be back in the morning and we are without bug net. I hope they will not be here. Are you hungry? Yeah. So let's test these noodles. Smell is really nice. And these are hot and spicy with sunflower oil and chili. And new gear in this channel are these titanium sticks for eating noodles. And these are takedown style. As you can see, they come in two pieces. You just screw them together. Voila. And these sticks are from Poncho. At home I'm eating with the sticks from bamboo. I really like them. Okay, let's test these noodles. And of course, good thing in this case, there's no need for my titanium lunchbox or some other dish. It already comes in a container you eat from. Of course it's plastic, but it's really light and no need for washing afterwards. So this is lazy style, so why not? Okay. Ooh, I really like the smell of these noodles. Wow. Wow. I like them. They're actually quite spicy, but not too much. They could be a little bit spicier more, but they're spicy enough. So, bon appetit, guys. I hope you enjoy your meal because I'm going to enjoy mine. And see you later. Peace. Bellissimo. Wow. Good night, man. So at the moment temperature is 17.02 degrees Celsius and humidity is 94.7%. So I've stayed in my clothes, it's quite warm and I'm too lazy to change. So the next is to test this shelter in a real life situation by staying a night in it. And I hope it will rain too. So, see you tomorrow. Good night. Good morning. Good morning. This is a bit annoying, so that's why I better like setting up my tarps with the ridge lines. Those tracking poles are always in the way, like for example now. But yeah, it is what it is. So you definitely can set up this shelter with the ridge line too. And actually I have one tree over there, I could just tie it to the tree. Okay, I think it's time for morning tea. So yesterday mosquitoes were crazy, oh my god. And then it was alright. I believe it was about 11 o'clock or 10 o'clock. Then about 1 o'clock it was crazy again. And it was about till maybe 3 o'clock. It was still a lot of mosquitoes even at night. And now in the morning everything is fine. So we need to be quick. So I will make some tea do some morning filming and photos, and then we need to pack, because if today mosquitoes will be the same as yesterday, oh my god, we are not prepared. We are also almost out of mosquito spray, so actually we are really lucky that there is no mosquitoes right now. It would be really annoying. Some waffles, very nice. So mosquitoes are here. My sweet girl. We will have some breakfast and then we will pack, okay? And then we will go back home, okay? She's so sweet. So in the middle of the night I placed my shoes to create ventilation port like this, and it was much better because of fresh air and it deal with condensation on this fly sheet. I'm actually always suggesting to set up your tarps that there is gap for the fresh air. Good morning, beautiful morning. Okay, my thoughts about this shelter. Wow, I love it. It's actually a little bit bigger as a Onewind Ultralight nylon shelter. It's about 30 centimeters longer and 20 centimeters wider or something. And yeah, you can create nice shelter. And this is not only option like I said yesterday. You can make a lean-to, you can make maybe flying roof, you can make A-frame, and actually you can make A-frame both ways, long-wise and also wide-wise, because there is connection point in the middle here. So you can create long A-frame and you are sleeping in this direction, or you can make A-frame in this direction. There's also connection points in the middle, but in this case you should sleep also longwise, because it's only 1 meter 70 centimeters wide. The only difference for you would be when you are sleeping inside, so your roof would be like this or like this. So I will place this corner down to show you solidary shelter type shelter. As you can see, there is still space inside. Actually, by the dimensions, it's almost like a solidary shelter from Onewind. I believe solidary shelter is a bit higher, but the long-wise it seems the same. And look how easy it is to transform it. Mia is a really nice guarding dog, definitely. I can feel safe in the forest with her. Look at her. She's like a lioness. Good girl. It is getting really crazy with the mosquitoes. We're gonna act fast. So the most important part, would I recommend this poncho to anybody? Definitely yes. In my opinion, as a poncho, it's perfection. And also, as a shelter, it's really nice too. Wow, 10 from the 10. There are some things I want to say that would be better. I'm gonna show you. But that's my opinion. So these connection points are reinforced with a double material. I like that. But it would be nice if this Dacron strap would go deeper inside that reinforcement panel. Because at the moment it's a really small piece of it. Of course, it will hold up nicely as it is, because I had no issues, never, with any of connection points on the Onewind tarps and shelters. Only I had issues with the Bagnet shelter, that big one family. Bagnet shelter had a very weak connection points, but all the tarps and everything, they never failed for me. But if I would make this one, I would make this Dacron strap longer and deeper inside this reinforcement panel. But that's only my opinion. Of course, it's good as it is. This connection point has a reinforcement panel, that's nice, but this one doesn't. It would be nice to have reinforcement panel also on this one. So in other words, I really love this shelter and it's excellent poncho. I will definitely test this poncho in winter. I hope in super extreme temperatures. And like it's always with the tarp camping, this is origami. You can create any shelter you like. So that's the beauty of tarp camping. So the minimum temperature was 15.96 degrees Celsius and maximum humidity 97.4%. Mia is still guarding. There are some mushroom hunters. And about mosquitoes, really strange thing, they coming in waves. In one time they are crazy amount, in other time there is almost none of them. The same now in the morning. 10 minutes a lot of mosquitoes, then 10 or 15 minutes without them, then again 10 minutes with mosquitoes, something like that. And about 5 o'clock it was raining a little bit, but it was really short, maybe 5-minute rain or something. She's still guarding. There you go, my love. Good girl. What could be better as morning tea with waffles when poncho camping with your dog? Nothing. My girl. And I want to mention, that nobody is paying me to say anything about this product. These are all my own thoughts. If I don't like something, I will tell. And definitely, I will tell everything I love about it. Okay, that's it for this video. I hope you learned something, maybe it was entertaining. As usual, stay safe, leave no trace, be good to other people, and get out to the nature. So see you on the next one. Peace.